To me, the best thing about Bice is the amazing students that I get to teach every day. The students at Bice are hardworking, they're passionate, they love challenges, and they go above and beyond. And one thing I love is the fact that the older students really mentor the younger ones and are positive role models of character.
When I was asked what Bice meant to me, I immediately knew my answer would be a family. When you're living so far away from your family or your home country or your new culture, you just often feel out of place. And so what's so great about Bice is that these teachers, they're always totally available to you. And I always feel I can go up to them and ask them a question, knowing that they'll care for me and they'll pray for me. So when you're so far away from your family and your home, they provide that for you.
It's just been a really amazing experience to work with such talented and hardworking kids.
Hello and welcome. My name is Neil and I am the elementary principal here at Bice. I'm very happy to have you join us on this virtual tour here in just a moment that's going to highlight specifically our elementary and preschool programs. A little bit about myself. I come from the great state of Oregon. My family and I just recently joined Bice. Previously I worked as a school director and secondary principal in Lima, Peru, at one of our NICS network schools there, and received my bachelor's and my master's degrees from both George Fox University and Willamette University in Oregon, and I'm in the process of finishing my doctorate in education at George Fox University as well. But enough about me. I think one of the main reasons you're here is to find out more about our elementary program. So please join us as we take a look at one of our students giving us a virtual tour. Hope you enjoy. Hello, my name is Neil Cantrall, and I'm the elementary principal here at Bandung Alliance Intercultural School. In just a moment, one of our middle school students will take you on a virtual tour of some of our elementary classrooms. And afterward, you'll be joining me for a little bit of question and answer to see exactly what it's like to be a student in our elementary program. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Mia Whitehurst, and currently I'm an 8th grader at Bice, and today I will be taking you on a tour through our elementary classrooms. Over here is our administration area. Down this hallway is where all our elementary classes are located. Over here is the 4th grade classroom. Each upper elementary classroom has computers that each student can use at any time. There's also projectors that can project stuff on the whiteboard, and over here is a library. The next classroom is the 1st grade classroom. These classrooms are very big and airy so that students can have of great learning. There's also another library over here for other students to check out books. Over here is the preschool 4 classroom. These classrooms are very fun and inviting, and there's also many places where students can play and have fun. Over here is the bathroom, which also connects to the preschool 3 classroom. Over here is the preschool 3 classroom, and it's very fun and inviting. There's also carpets for carpet time and classroom meetings. All elementary students at Bice go and have specials. One of the specials is music. In the music classroom, there's a recording studio, and there's also many instruments that the students can play. This is the music classroom. It is very big so that all students can move around easily. The next place we're going to is the playground. The playground is very big so that students can have fun while they're also at school. Over here is a mini playground for the take-off students. This allows them to play safe and have fun. The next place we're going to is also another specials, which is the library. This is our library. Our library has over 19,000 library materials to check out. Once a week, elementary classes come in, check out books, and have a story time. There's even a separate area for students to check out books. Over here is nonfiction, and over there is fiction. Over here is another specials, which is the art classroom. There are so many supplies so you can create magnificent paintings, drawings, so many things. The Bice campus also has a beautiful soccer field, basketball court, and a swimming pool. Elementary students use the pool during their swimming unit in PE. Some of the elementary students take swimming lessons, which are offered after school. Parents can also bring their children here during the open pool hours. Thank you for joining me on this tour. We hope to see you soon at Bice.
Hi, welcome back. Mia, if you're watching this, great job on the tour. Really well done. So one of the things you may be wondering is what makes BAIS different. A lot of schools around the area, a lot of options for parents these days. And I want to be able to share just a few pieces of why I think BAIS is an incredible spot for your child. First of all, we have certified native English-speaking teachers, and I think we are one of the only schools in the area that can offer such a wide spread of teachers from North America and the UK that can teach your children in native English, bringing them to a true understanding of the English language and how to use it in an academic and social context. Additionally, we have a very international student body. International school is something that can get tossed around from time to time, that term. But currently we have students from over 10 nations attending our school. There is a lot of diversity and a lot of wonderful interaction between students from different countries and backgrounds. And to me, that is something that you can't put a price on. It's an incredible opportunity that your child would have here at BAIS. We have a very beautiful and large campus. And as a parent of elementary students myself, I appreciate the fact that my students are in a very amply sized classroom, a very large space where they can walk around, have their own areas to learn, an excellent playground outside, lots of green space, a beautiful pool. We're very proud of our campus, and we're very proud of the space that we can offer here and offer your children here at BAIS. I would also say that here in Kota Baru, Parahyangan, we have a wonderful location, a spot that is very up and coming in the Bandung area. You'll notice a lot of very exciting construction projects are being both finished and begun. Beautiful neighborhoods, beautiful housing area here. We're very happy with the location of BAIS in a more rural, green, open, fresh air setting. Great place to learn and a great place to grow. And on that note of growth, I would say that the elementary program here at BAIS, most importantly, is a place where your child can grow and be a part of a family. It's not simply a place where your child will learn about math, language, arts, science, social studies, music, but they'll be a part of a family, a true family. And it's one of those places where when it's time, if you ever have to move out of the country or go to a different spot, people are truly sad to leave our community. And to me, that's a mark of excellence, where you develop such a strong bond with families and students that students really do feel a part of the family here at BAIS. And as a newly joined staff member, I'm just starting to understand what that means, and I'm very, very pleased to be here. So I know I've given you a few reasons as to why I think BAIS is an incredible choice for your child. We have a couple of parent testimonies coming up here. So let's hear what our parents have to say about our elementary program here at BAIS.
Our son's name is Tobias Johans. He's in preschool 4. We want that our kids to have a good community, because we know that BAIS have a very positive community. Yeah, it's got a good family to help our kids to grow in Christ.
Yeah.
We know that in BAIS we have a lot of activities that we can relate with our real life.
Our son can learn so much from there, from the teachers and from the other friends.
Yeah, and the teachers help our children to be brave and have a confidence.
Every day, like he really like to go to school.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
really excited to
yeah,
go to
excited
school.
about
Even
that.
when it's a holiday, he asked me to when
Yeah.
will the school start. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, that's
I hate holiday. He says like that.
He likes to go to school.
Yeah, that's because he's very excited about the class, about the teachers, about the friends. That's all the activities. That yeah, we can see that Joe's more confidence. Like he can show in front of the people. Yeah.
Yep, he's good. He has a lot of more confidence than
Yeah. he has changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. I think Bice is more than a school. Bice is a community. Bice is family. It's positive, and I think we just
Positive
want to
yes.
surround ourselves with a good people, with a positive people, because I think a good circle, a good life, and yeah, we love Bice. Yeah.
Hi, we're Aaron and Caitlin Small, and we have a daughter, Zoe, in preschool right now.
We chose Bice because we knew that Bice had an amazing reputation in the community as well as abroad. We really love the kids that are graduating from this school, and we're excited that our kids get to be amongst them.
Yeah, Zoe has really thrived here. She's loved just having so many activities to do, and it's just been a wonderful thing that has really been able to stimulate her both academically, spiritually, physically, socially, and she's just really thrived here.
The whole community here, including the rest of the students, is really, really a healthy, rich community. And of course, that means that Zoe is really deeply rooted with her friendships here in a way that's really, really cool, and that we are really enjoying as a family as well. Miss Hayes has been able to bring out the best in Zoe. She's been able to celebrate Zoe's unique strengths, but also support Zoe in the midst of things that she struggles with as a little girl. Not only are we excited about the education that my daughter's getting, but we really trust the people that are giving her that education. Bice is not just satisfied to make smart kids, but that Bice is engaging in the community and encouraging children to have a spirit of service, and they really enforce and teach and encourage servant leadership. And that's something that I'm really excited that my kid gets to grow up in. Not just learn, but see it modeled by older kids who are seeing it modeled by great adults and great teachers.
It's really nice to hear what the parents have to say, and I think if you talk to several of our other parents that you see walking around the community, they would have similar things to share about the wonderful experiences their kids have had at our school in the elementary program. Something really special about our elementary is that they are offered lots of extracurricular activities after school and after school clubs. They can participate in swimming, basketball, soccer, art clubs, after school homework clubs, just to name a few. And I know that at the elementary school level, it's all about socialization and experiences for our children, and we try to provide the best experiences and opportunities possible for those kids enrolled. Up next, we have a video from our athletic director, Mr. Powers, and he'll share a little bit more with you about what our after-school and extracurricular activities look like.
I'm the Activities Director and After School Activities Coordinator here at Bandung Alliance Intercultural School. Last year we were able to offer our elementary students 26 different clubs throughout the year. We break up our clubs into 3 different seasons, 3 trimesters throughout the year. We are also able to offer 13 different classes for our pre-K and kindergarten students. Some of these classes were sports related, whether it be soccer or badminton or yoga. We are also able to have a basketball club. We also have different types of classes for writing or math or art or drawing and clay making. It's a lot of fun to bring parents, teachers, and other community members together to help our students learn specific skills and how to socialize and just be with one another and spend time with one another. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your tour of Bice.
Thank you, Mr. Powers. All right, so you've seen a little bit of our campus. You've heard from some of our parents and some of our staff members. I know there are probably several questions that have arisen in your minds. I know we have some questions that were submitted ahead of time, and I'd like to have a chance to address some of those during a bit of a Q&A session. So let's see, do we have any questions available to pop up here? Foreign languages. Which foreign languages do we offer? Well, as you know or may not know, all of our courses are offered in native English. All of our classroom teachers and all of our courses are taught from 7:45 to 2:45 each day in English, but we do offer daily classes in Bahasa Indonesia and Mandarin Chinese available to students. And we also offer a comprehensive English language development program for students who come into our school not able to speak English fluently. It's an excellent program which they would start off in and then move along to an additional language, and that would be either Bahasa Indonesia or Mandarin. A question we often get is, does my child need to speak English in order to enroll in Bice Elementary? And the answer is no. We have a program that's able to accept students of all language abilities, and it depends on various factors, but we are proud to say that our students that enter our program always exit at a high to almost fluent level in English, and it's incredible to see student growth, especially in the English language, along with their abilities to speak the language of Indonesia and the Chinese language as well. Tuition discounts and scholarships. Yes, we do have tuition discounts available as well as scholarships for new families. And during this time of year, as we begin to accept new students and enrollments and applications for the coming school year, our business office and our admissions department are happy to field your questions about finances. We do have a numerous array of different options for families who are interested or in need of financial arrangements. So yes, we do offer those. Will your school open face-to-face learning in January? Now that is a wonderful question. Folks, we have had quite the year. All throughout the nation, all throughout the world, we've been in a very low dip as far as our children being able to interact with one another, learning in the setting where they crave to learn, which is face-to-face learning. I'm happy to say that we are about 75 to 80% through our process of successfully securing our permission for reopening in January. We have all of our permissions and documents submitted, our plans of safety and protocols drafted and ready and submitted as well. And many people ask, if you are to open in January, what's that going to look like, and how can I ensure that my child will be safe if they were to attend your school? I can assure you, going through the halls these past semesters, these past weeks, I would say, we have every measure in place with regards to hand washing stations outside. We have acrylic plexiglass barriers set up at each elementary desk, ample enough so that students and parents feel safe when they're at work at their desk. We have all the protocols that need to be in place with regards to mask wearing, hand washing, social distancing. So we are excited to be able to offer a full and comprehensive elementary program in person starting in January. So I would ask that you come by and have a look at the measures that we've put in place and the protocols so that you can see firsthand that we are ready to receive your children, and we can't wait to get our classrooms filled up again. Again, much of our reopening depends on the current state of affairs within the government, within the regulations of the Department of Education, which we closely follow. We do not deviate from those. So please stay tuned and know that we are planning for an in-person reopen in January. And our goal is for the 18th of January to be our opening day. So please stay tuned for that. If there are any other questions on the board. I know a lot of times people have a question regarding class sizes and student-to-teacher ratios. At Bice Elementary, you saw a little bit of how large our classrooms are. Currently, we average about between 8 to 10 students in each classroom, and we have the capacity to bump that up to around 18 to 20. But I can safely say that your student will have plenty of room to work, plenty of room to move around, and lots of space to explore and to learn. So Regarding student-to-teacher ratio, it's usually about 1 to 7, 1 to 8, including aides. So your child would receive lots of personal attention, lots of personalized instruction. And I know as a parent myself, that's a very important thing. I do not want for my children to be lost in a sea of students. I don't want my child to be a part of a gigantic class in which they're just a name. At BAIS, your child will be known, and your child will be loved and understood for who they are, because we do focus on the whole child. We are very concerned with academics, but at the same time, the spiritual and physical well-being of each student is our top priority as well. We recognize that the elementary years are extremely important and foundational. And so our goal is for your children to leave our elementary program, move up into our middle school program, confident in who they are, with a deep understanding of who they are spiritually in Christ, and a deep confidence in who they are moving forward in the world. So I would say, if there are no further questions during this time, if you are interested at all in learning more about our school and learning about what it would mean to be a part of the BAIS family and to become a BAIS Eagle yourself, please follow the link in our description, and there will be an admissions counselor that will be in contact with you as soon as possible, and you'll see just how simple it is to get started and learn more about our school. Thank you so much for joining us.